Well, good morning, and I can say good morning because it is 3 minutes before noon, so technically it's still morning. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. As if you watched my blog about my weekend, you knew I did have a wonderful weekend. And honestly, today I have very little motivation to do anything, and there is a lot I need to do. I believe it was Friday that I mentioned that I really needed to go grocery shopping. Yeah, hasn't happened yet. Need to do that today. Maybe tomorrow morning. Can't do it tomorrow morning. I'm going with my daughter-in-law down near Hermitage, PA. Just remembered that. Things here are starting to pile up. I have towels that need to be washed. I did load the dishwasher, but now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I forgot to turn it on. Oh well. When I'm done talking to you folks, I'll go turn it on. Hopefully I'll remember. Not too much needs to be done of picking up or cleaning up. It's just, oh my gosh. Missy May is just shedding up a storm, and there's just white hair everywhere. My carpet's like a sea of white hair. I really need to vacuum that. Yeah, she sheds horrible for a short-haired dog. You wouldn't think that she would shed as much as she does, but she does. But anyways, that's why I have this handy-dandy little day planner, because it's the only way that I can know and remember everything that I want to accomplish during the day. I will even write in here, like, need to do Pilates or whatever, you know, just so that I can remember, so that when I go into it, I can check it off and know that one thing was completed. For me, it is really helpful to keep me going. I will put down, like, need to do a load of towels because I'm going to be getting low, and I know at least one load needs to be done. And that way, when I in the morning, I will open this up and I'll see that, oh, that's right, I need to get that going now, because that way they'll be done for when people need them. The other thing I need to do besides go grocery shopping is we decided to change dog foods. You remember I had talked to you about when we thought maybe there was crystals in Missy's urine, and which there isn't. There absolutely isn't. But my vet said that sometimes, you know, certain products that are put into a dog food can cause dogs to be a little gassy, because Missy's been a little gassy. And it's so funny because she burps is what she does. And I mean, she belches like a, you know, football player, you know, that just guzzled down a quart of Gatorade. I mean, it's funny to see her. But so we decided that we were going to change her foods. We're sticking with the same company. I happen to use the company. It's called From Dog Food. And we went to what's called their 4-star nutrition. And I guess what you're supposed to do is you switch it out. Like this week, this time we got duck and sweet potato formula, and then and then you're not supposed to get that the next time. You get a different one, whatever it might be, like salmon or whatever. I don't know all the different ones, but I believe there's 5 different ones. I don't remember, but these ones need to be in a sealed container. So I need to buy a sealed container for my dog food. And I really don't know what to do, because I keep the dog food in my dining room, and I just don't want no plastic bin in my dining room. So we'll see what I can find. Maybe I can find something a little bit more decorative that will fit. I think it's, what is it, 15 pounds of dog food. It's sitting right here. Yeah, this is how I'm working it now. Just a cute rubber band. But yeah, this is, you know, 15 pounds of dog food that I would like to find a nice looking container to put in. I think that might be a tall order. Don't really know. But anyways, I am going to do some of my scripture writing, because I did not do it this morning, and do a little bit of my devotionals and Bible reading, because I didn't do that this morning. And I have a cup of tea here to try to keep me awake because for some reason I have no energy today. But I will talk to you later on today. Well, hello. You're not going to believe what time it is. It is 5 o'clock. Yeah, and I'm just now heading out to do my grocery shopping. Oh, they needed my husband to come in earlier than usual, so I kind of stuck around because I knew that he's a guy that needs to stick with his routine, and he was going to be a little bit extra tired, so anyways, I stuck around and made sure that he had everything he needed in order to get off to a good evening of work. So anyways, I am on my way to the grocery store and then thinking about whether or not I should first stop down at the mall. A couple things I need to get that I can only get there. I don't know. I'll decide on my way because it's down the same road. So, talk to you soon. This is what I come home to every time I leave the house, even if I've only been gone for 5 minutes. Now, I'll unlock the door, and sometimes they stop, but most of the time, they do not. What you up to, huh? How's my puppies? How's my puppies? Happy puppies. I just got in, and it is extremely hot in my house. I had to open up all the windows, actually get a fan that I had put away thinking I wouldn't need it anymore, and put by the window just to bring in some cooler air. And it's really not that cool out because it's like 70 degrees, which I realize isn't hot, but it's just really, really, really warm in my house. It's like 78 degrees in here, and it just feels really thick. It got really warm today, and to give you an example of the extremes between this year and last year, tomorrow will be a year ago tomorrow it snowed here. Yeah. Anyways, I thought maybe you'd like to look at what I got at the store. So I got some coffee, I got some coconut milk, I got some tuna fish, which happens to be the one that's a bit more pricier, the solid white albacore in water. And this was actually free. They had sent me a coupon in the mail for their organic breads to get a half a loaf free. Another thing I got was some mixed fruit, pineapple, strawberries, peaches, and mangoes. My husband likes to, I like to put some in a bowl, and my husband can take them frozen to work. That way when he goes to eat, it's unthawed, but they're still cold. Okay, let's see what else I got here. I got some of my gluten-free Udi's bread. I found a gluten-free pie crust. It's supposed to make 2 pie crusts. I thought since Thanksgiving will be coming up next month, I would give this a shot and see what kind of a pie crust it actually does make. And then I found gluten-free chocolate chip cookie mix. The thing I got was a different brand of gluten-free bread. And this actually is supposed to be like rye bread. We'll see, right? Then I got pepperoni. And I actually picked up some pimento cheese spread. I used to love this stuff when I was a little girl. I know I'm not supposed to eat this, but I did look at the ingredients, and all the ingredients were good. It didn't have corn syrup in it. It didn't have some wonky stuff in there. But, yeah, going to go ahead and put those on some gluten-free crackers and be bad. Oh, let's see. What else did I get? I got some frosting because I'm going to my son's house on this coming Saturday, and I am going to make a gluten-free chocolate cake. These gluten-free cakes only make 1 8-inch round, like your Duncan Hines or your Pillsbury. You know, there's enough dough in those boxes to make 2 rounds or a 9 by 13. These don't. These are actually, you have to buy 2 to get a double layer cake, which is why I got the frosting.
Let's see, what did I want to show you? I wanted to show you the gluten-free, if I can find them. Oh, well, here's one. I've ended up getting 3 packs. There's 2 pizza crusts in a pack. These are dairy and soy and nut-free. These are delicious. Oh my goodness. There's 2 of them in here, and I made these a couple weeks ago for my husband with my own pizza sauce, and I put that organic pepperoni on it and some pieces of sausage, and oh my gosh, and some fresh mozzarella, and yumzers, really good. I got some frozen vegetables. I got some eggs. There's that mozzarella I was telling you about, and then I got some peppers, and I see there's bags over there. I got some butter. Oh, there's the romaine lettuce, and this is my yumzers. Love raspberries. And I love strawberries, so I got some of those. And then I got some mushrooms, because I like mushrooms in my salad. But let me see, what's over here? Oh, I got some russet potatoes, and I got my husband some coconut milk, because he enjoys the coconut milk. And then this is my dinner today. Gluten-free chicken noodle soup. That's what I'm going to have with a few crackers and that pimento spread that you saw.
Hi again. I just wanted to say a quick word to everyone this evening and just encourage you in your day and in your life. I usually say at the end of each vlog something like, life happens, enjoy it. You know, that every day remember to love, remember to laugh, you know, things like that, because they are important, and sometimes we need to remind ourselves of these things. But one of the reasons why I have started doing that is because, and this is not going to be politically correct, but us women tend to be just a little bit more emotional creatures that can easily find themselves frustrated and discouraged when things don't go exactly the way they had hoped or the way they had planned. And we can be very hard on ourselves because we set our own expectations and our own standard for what we expect for ourselves higher a lot of times than we should. And what I mean by that is there's only so many hours in a day, and we can't do it all. And you shouldn't expect yourself to be able to do it all. That's only in Hollywood, where they can yell, "Cut!" because it's not real. The real life has issues. Real life is where, you know what, there just isn't time in the day to complete something. I'll give you an example, and it may not seem very important to some, but I didn't get the vacuuming done. That living room and then my kitchen and my dining room is still a sea of white Missy hair. Yeah. You know, there's just no way that anybody would want to come with a pair of black pants on into my house right now. No, not at all. But the point is that I didn't not do it because I didn't feel like it. I didn't not do it because I hate vacuuming, because actually I don't mind vacuuming. The reason why it didn't get done is because I prioritized. And today my priority was making sure that my husband was going to be able to have a good work day, because he had to get going for work approximately 2 hours earlier than usual. And I don't mean his usual start time. I mean his usual early going in time. It was even earlier, which is really hard when you sleep during the day. So anyways, I just really felt like it was important for me to stay home and to make sure that everything that he needed for him to have a good work night was going to be taken care of. I made sure that the bottle that he likes to take water in was taken care of. I made sure that his sandwiches were made. I made sure that he had a snack. I made sure he had fruit. I made sure that his coffee thermos was going to be, ready and hot for him to be able to put coffee in and he could go. I just wanted to make sure that I was here when he got up, so that his morning would be more pleasant. And so that's why I waited. I waited until he left, and I didn't get leaving here until 5 o'clock, So that was my priority. So when I got back from shopping, it was, I believe, 6:45 or 7. And then by the time I put everything away and I got something to eat myself, it was like 7:30. Now, 7:30 might not sound very late to a lot of people, but since I started doing these vlogs, it takes me approximately 2 to 4 hours, depending on the vlog, for me to edit and upload the vlog for the next day. So if I do not get started on the vlog with the editing and everything until 7:30, I legitimately could be up until 11:30 at night taking care of that. And you know what? That is a late night for me because I like getting up early in the morning. I like to be up by 6:30 in the morning. And I like to feel good when I get up. I don't want to be dragging myself out of bed and wishing that I could go back to bed. That isn't the attitude I want to begin my day with. I want to begin my day with the mindset that God has purposed for me that day. That I can walk in His purpose and His plan and His will for that day. And as far as I'm concerned, the vacuuming just was not going to be something I was going to be concerned about. I had more important things to be concerned about. So I just want you to think about that each day as you get up and you make your plans for your day, and hopefully you include God in those plans, because people have to be our priority, not stuff. That is very important. And another thing I wanted you to just think about as I end this vlog is, you can't have a better tomorrow if you're always thinking about yesterday. And you know what? If we're so busy watching out for what's going to happen ahead of us, tomorrow, always looking at tomorrow, we're not going to take the time to be able to enjoy the right now, the where we are. It's just going to pass right by. So I just wanted you to think about that. And I'd like to wish you a good night. And as always, life happens. Enjoy it. God bless.